Okay, so today's word is fowl. So we're talking about birds and chickens and stuff like that. Um, it's gonna be a feathery something. um, I'm not quite sure even where to start, to be honest, but um, let's start with some kind of crazy eye, because birds have some crazy eyes, don't they? They often have some weirdness about them. let's let's get in there and draw a couple of weird bird eyes. I'm not sure what the strange place to start. Right in the middle of a drawing. Never start right in the middle of a drawing. There you go. Lesson number 1. That's today's lesson. Do not draw in the middle of your picture unless you know exactly what's happening and what you're doing, which I clearly don't. Otherwise I wouldn't have done that. Or I've done it off to a side somewhere. Let's try and get some kind of weird freaky bird thing going on here. Some weird freaky bird thing. There you go. So we're going to do some kind of strange face. But strange is usually a good start, isn't it? To give it a nice kind of pointy tongue. Don't know if birds have a pointy tongue, but it seems to work in this drawing. Pointy tongue bird. Okay, so let's try and get something going in there. And a nice shading inside the mouth so that it all kind of stands out a little bit clearer. It's kind of wild and crazy. Lots of wild feathers on its head. Just to kind of give it that nice crazy bird feel to him. Hopefully by now you'll have seen some of my other drawings and seen what kind of things I do. If you haven't, why not? Get over there and watch some of my other drawings. Give me some likes and some comments and be a bit more part of it. Go on. Obviously you have to finish watching this video first, otherwise you won't know. But just always interested to get comments from people, so be a part of it. And there's the head of our first bird. I say first. I guess I guess I'm going to try and do a couple of birds in here, am I? Thank you, brain. My brain always seems to tell me last. Okay. So it's going to have a body over there. I'm going to have to give it a long kind of turkey neck to him. Makes him look like a real beast. So there's our crazy bird with his crazy long neck. Yeah, you'll have to tell me the name of this bird because, well, because I'm just making it up as I go along. So you'll have to kind of write to me and tell me what are you gonna name this bird that I've got going here. Let's get in some more feathers in around that. Let's give him a nice kind of feathery neck joint. Might be fun, won't it? Drawing all these feathers. Can't remember how many birds I've done on this Inktober, but been a few, I think. So there we have it. I kind of like the idea of this kind of dodo effect, that maybe he's kind of got very, very small wings. I have no idea why he's got such small wings, but maybe because there's not much space at the top there. Let's just give him some wild feathery rings. Cool. That's a really weird bird, isn't it? Have you come up with a name for him yet? So there's one wing. The other wing in there. Cool. So we're gonna have to have some legs. What kind of legs are we gonna have? Well, if I have another bird there, that might be quite funny. Nice big long scraggly legs with big long scraggly toes. Just to make this bird very special. That's all the little bumps and lumps and textures on his feet. Lovely. Let's get another leg coming in there. Well, that's some crazy feet on this bird, isn't there? So there we have the first bird. Let's see if I can squeeze in a second bird in there. And see, if I had planned all this, then it would have been much easier, wouldn't it? There you go. That's me for my free drawing kind of idea. Just draw from your mind, Kieran. It's all in there. Really? Really? Well, I guess it is. It usually comes out quite okay. Let's get some nice tail feathers. That's looking nice. That's looking quite cool and funky. Right, so what am I going to do here? I'm going to have another head down here somewhere. Right. Have a nice big googly eye down here. That's his eyes. He's looking up at this bird thinking, what are you trying to do? You trying to jump me? Is that what you're trying to do? You trying to jump me when I ain't looking? Trying to have a similar style of bird, like they're both fighting over the same girl or something, you know. It's like they kind of give them a reason to be fighting. They've obviously seen the same beautiful girl. And they're both saying, hey, I wanted to be with her. And this guy said, not a chance. So there he is coming in there. I've got to kind of draw this bird upside down a little bit. So it'd be funny to see when I turn him upside down what he actually looks like, but some feather work around the top of his head there. A lot of ink on this one. So let's hope it's a good one. When you see that the nib is starting to do lots of big regular blobs like that, that means the nib's kind of dying a little bit. Hopefully it will stay alive for the rest of this drawing, but that's usually a kind of a warning that things are dying away on it. So let's see if that works out nice. It's an interesting concept, isn't it? Fighting birds. As usual, I'm using Indian ink on this. And as usual, I'm drawing from the south of England. It was a very lovely warm day today, which is a very unusual thing, especially this time of year. And that's my dinner just popped. That kind of bang you heard, or that pop you heard, is my rice and my lovely rice cooker. Oh, and I can smell it coming through there now too. How delicious. So as soon as I finish drawing this, I shall cook myself a lovely dinner. I am definitely a food person. I definitely love foods and different countries' foods and home cooking. If you cook at home, I will definitely eat it. I love, my daughter used to do lots of like home baking, and she used to cook lots of like Korean food and Chinese food, and she used to bake amazing cakes, and oh, it's lovely. So when my daughter comes to visit, she'll usually bring some special food surprise. She was working in a Japanese restaurant for a while, and every time she would turn up, she'd bring some sushi or something. Wow, that was a fantastic time. Absolutely fantastic. She also learned lots of things there, how to prepare fish, and so quite a talented little lady. Right, so I'm gonna have to have another body there. give him some little wings in the same style as the other one, except this one I'm going to make the wings even smaller. Don't know why, but I just kind of like the idea of him having these tiny little wings and such a big body. I hope there's some artists that are watching my videos and giving, you know, looking at what I'm doing and thinking, give me some ideas, some thoughts, some comments, some feedback would be lovely. I used to love watching other artists' videos of how they do their drawing and their drawing styles, and I used to love it. So hopefully these give some kind of enjoyment to other people. But I will only know if you send me a comment and say, hey, I liked your video. It's a crazy drawing, but I liked or something like that, you know. Let's bring his leg in there so it looks like they are kind of like fighting a little bit. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Give this feeling that he's kind of bringing in his leg to hit that one. He's coming down from the top to get that one. Makes it a little bit more dynamic if I bring it in like that, doesn't it? There's his leg coming in. Clawing away at each other. Dear, dear, dear. These are bad boys. Oh, there comes that leg. And we have the other leg. This is another leg coming in there. That's his fighting legs coming in. So have you thought of a name for this bird yet? They kind of look very kind of dodo-ish. Dodos with like the dodo's brother or something. Whew. He's in a real anger, isn't he? You can see how he's jumping around like that. I actually do a lot of illustrations for books, So if you need an illustrator, give me a shout. Throw me buckets of money and let's do some fun together. Or even half a bucket of money. And there we have almost there. Almost to the end of this one. Hopefully. Oh my god, that looks really crazy, doesn't it? That looks absolutely insane, really. So there we have our fighting birds. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the fierce fighting of these two birds. I hope so. And that is today's drawing for Fowl on Inktober. I would love to tell you what day it is, but I can't remember. Like day 10 or something. And this lovely drawing was done by me, Kieran Siemens. I love scratching my name into it in the end. And I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your comments about the drawings and anything. Maybe tell me all about what you're drawing and I can go and have a look at that. I love artists. I love what they're doing, and the crazier the better, really. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will pop over and have a look at some of my other videos. I don't get many likes and comments. I don't even know why I don't, but and if you know why, let me know. And that is today's drawing, and I'm kind of pleased with that. That's kind of like two crazy birds fighting. Fabulous. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for support. Thank you very much for just watching. It's a real pleasure. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again very soon. Bye-bye.